Good morning, everyone. Beautiful day today. I'm just ready with 300 burpees to start the day for pushing the energy up. And I had a long trip yesterday and I couldn't sleep enough. So I had my alarm at 4 and then at 5 because I wanted actually to wake up at 4 as I used to do it this last time at 4, not at 5 anymore, but at 4. But I just didn't sleep enough, so I decided to sleep longer until 6 to be able also to work out right and not do everything wrong because I have no energy. But now I have energy, so I was thinking about what I told you yesterday about being a good student, not only having a good teacher, because having a good teacher is important, but being a good student is even more important. And I remembered a Russian guy that took privates with me and Ludmila, and this was a really good student. I mean, we had many good students over all these years, and probably I'm going to be mentioning them while I remember them. But I was thinking about this Russian guy because this guy, well, he was really amazing. So I'm going to take a shower and then I will tell you the story. Hello, Tangueros. I told you before I'm going to tell you something about this of being a good student, but it's also about being a good teacher, following the money principles and these kind of things that I experienced during these years. Because already I started teaching tango not because I wanted to, because I was asked to teach. And it was not really my goal from the beginning to be a tango teacher or a tango dancer. Not at all. Actually, it happened during the years, but I didn't plan it from the beginning. Nowadays, everyone wants to teach because it's easier to name yourself a teacher than a dancer. As a teacher, you can teach the basic step and that's it. And you can say I'm a teacher, but as a dancer, you have to prove that you can really dance. But this is another topic. I'm not going to talk about it today. The thing is, being a good student, being a good teacher, when you really know what you want to learn, when you really have questions, when you know what you want, when you take a private lesson or when you go to a workshop, when you know what to expect, then you're a good student. Being a good teacher is also related with following your principles and following money. Are two completely different things. When I started teaching tango, I was really excited and I loved it because I was in Vienna, living in Vienna at that time, in Austria, and I was giving piano lessons and also tango lessons. But I didn't really like to teach piano. And also piano lessons were much cheaper than tango lessons. So I charged more for tango lessons and I kind of liked it. But at that time, I didn't really like to teach. I think I liked to be listening to tango music, dancing tango with someone. And with the years, I expected something different from the private lessons in tango. So what happened? Somewhen I was asked to do taxi dancer. Of course, you know what is a taxi dancer. So you get paid for going dancing with someone for certain hours. For example, let's say 3 hours. You go to the milonga, and this one who's paying you offers you to buy you a drink or two, to pay you the milonga ticket. And also this woman told me, you can also dance with other women, you don't have to dance all the time with me, right? And I was very young and I needed also money, and I was thinking about this option of doing taxi dancer. But it also happened to me that some students that I had, They thought that because they take private lessons with me, I must dance with them at milongas. And sometimes, okay, I wanted to dance with them at milongas too, why not? I had fun. But probably this tanda, or maybe this tanda of D'Arienzo or Di Sarli or Pugliese, I want to dance with my dance partner or with someone else, because I know I'm going to enjoy this tanda with this woman, and my student has to wait because I'm not going to the milonga because of her. So many of them got upset because I didn't dance with them right when they wanted to. And sometimes I had a situation that I had, for example, like 5 or 7 women who were taking lessons with me, and all of them wanted to dance with me, but one of them is going to be the first one, and another one is going to be the 5th or the 7th one I dance with. So some of them were also upset because they were the last one I danced with, so it was really a problem. Guys, if you're booking private lessons with a teacher, it doesn't mean that the teacher has to dance with you at milongas, and it doesn't mean that the teacher has to dance with you at first when he arrives at the milonga, so don't confound things. So as I had this experience already, I thought, oh my god, no. If I do taxi dancer, I don't know how this woman dances, and I can't choose if I want to dance probably with another friend that I really enjoyed the tanda with. So I thought, no, I think the money was okay, but in this moment I decided to follow my principles and not follow the money. So this is a very important decision that you will make in any area if you in your life, not only in tango. No, I'm talking about tango because this is my area, but it's going to be in any area exactly this, or in every area exactly the same. So what happened then with private lessons? Private lessons, I had a similar issue. I liked to teach privates, but sometimes I didn't. And I didn't know why. So I experienced someone with a student that I wanted to help her to achieve a movement or to change the dynamic of the movement, or I don't remember what else. And she told me, no, I don't, today I don't want to work on my tango. I just want to dance because this day was very stressful at work. And I thought, am I doing like taxi dancer at home? Because I was giving privates at home. So I felt like a taxi dancer at home. There's nothing against taxi dancers, but I didn't want to be one. So I realized then she's not making any improvement, any progress, because she's not there for improving her dance. She's not there for learning. She's there for relaxing. She wanted to relax after her work, after the whole day at work. So I felt like a taxi dancer, and I thought, okay, I'm not a taxi dancer. I don't want to be a taxi dancer because I think that if I am giving a private lesson, it's because there's something I want to give her. I want her to improve. I want to see the improvements, and I want to see progress. If I don't see that, I'm not interested in teaching her, because I'm not here for her to relax. And that's the reality. If I would want to be a taxi dancer, I would do it. But if I'm giving a private lesson, I want this student to make progress, and at least to listen what I have to say. But not to tell me, oh, I don't want to work on my dance today because I'm stressed. Then don't go to the private lesson. And that's simple. So at that time I realized that many people didn't know what they really want. They wanted to have a nice time, to dance, to relax, to whatever, but they didn't really want to learn. So I increased the price of the privates because I thought the one who really wants to improve and to make progress in the dance is going to use the time the right way, because otherwise I am like giving my time for very little money for people who don't really want to learn anything. So at that time I decided again to stop following money, because I realized I am following money in this moment I didn't do it consciously because I was hoping to teach and to give something to help others to dance better, but they didn't want to. So I realized I was doing it because she was paying to me, but I didn't think about it if it's right what I'm doing or not. So I stopped teaching some students. I canceled many of them because I didn't want to keep doing this. And then I moved to Buenos Aires, and it was not really the best decision, but this is for another video. I'm not going to talk about it now because it would be like for hours probably, all this experience in Buenos Aires. So then I started asking people exactly what do they want to achieve when they want a private lesson, because I didn't want to do this anymore, that women came just to relax and not learn. So this is now what I talked about being a good teacher. So if you are teaching tango and you are doing it because of the money, and you don't really want to dance with your students, but you do it because of the money, then I recommend you stop doing it and look for other solutions. I don't mean stop doing it now, but start looking for other ways of earning the money, because as a teacher, you must be honest. And this is true. You must be honest, not only with people that visit your lessons, but with yourself too. I think if I wouldn't do this, I would have give up with tango many years ago already, because I didn't like to do it. If you like to dance with people without teaching them and they want to relax, then do it. You are being honest. But if you don't, then you're not honest with yourself and you're not honest with the people. So I would recommend you look for a solution and to change this. And now, what is to be a good student? You know, this woman that came to me because she wanted to relax and so on, and it was not only one, I had a couple of them. This was not a good student because she wanted to relax, but she didn't want really to learn. It's fine. If she wants to do it, it's my problem that I don't want to do it, okay? But then I have to, or I must accept only those students who have really serious intentions with tango, because this is what I am looking for. And then someone, and now I come to the Russian guy. I was on tour with Ludmila, and there was a Russian guy who wanted privates also with us. And I think he took like 2 privates, not more than this. But they were so intense lessons, because this guy had like, I don't know, a bunch of questions written, and he wanted to work on giros, lapices, enrosques, different dynamics of giro, double timing, simple beat. He had, I don't know how many questions, and it was one question after the other, and he was prepared. Okay, show me the 3 most important points. I want to know this. Okay, and how do you manage your hand and your head and your rotation? At what time exactly do you rotate? At what time exactly do you begin the pivot? Do you cross before you free the leg? Do you do this? You do something different? How do you lick the woman? At what point you do whatever? This guy had so many questions that he really knew what he wanted to learn, really. And he tried many things before. I saw that, because otherwise he wouldn't know anything. I had also another couple that wanted to do, I don't know, let's say, for example, barridas. So when we started the lesson, I asked them, so what would you like to learn from barridas? Because they dance already. And they told me, I don't know, just tell me what to do. You can imagine, these were not good students. So good students, they know what they want to achieve. And if they don't know anything about this topic, okay, they want to learn the topic. But if they already know, there are many options. Okay, I would like to show you what I'm doing and tell me if I'm doing right or wrong. I would like to learn barrida to the right, to the left, barrida during the giro, woman's barrida. I don't know, there are so many topics, and so many possibilities, but going or booking a private lesson without any idea of what you want, this is not really a private lesson for learning. It's for relaxing or for spending money. Nothing against it, but I think a teacher that knows what he wants and he follows his principles is not looking for this kind of students. So now this Russian guy, he asked so many things and he took notes and he was writing and he was also filming. He gave me his phone and could you please film me here doing it because I want to remember this sequence or this pattern, or I want to also talk. And he was talking and telling, repeating everything what I told him. Then he recorded me also with Ludmila. I did a small review of the lesson at the end of the lesson. Sometimes tiny reviews during the lesson also, like 30 seconds or 1 minute, reviewing what we just learned so that I don't forget it later. And everything was his idea. So this guy was really a good student. So here you have examples of what is to be a good student. Then he booked a second lesson because 1 hour, and we did like more than 1 hour, like 75 minutes or 80 minutes. And it was not enough for all the questions that he had. So he booked a second lesson for finishing with all those questions. And it was just amazing. And he practiced from the first lesson to the second so that we can give him feedback on the second lesson about everything we did in the first. And the guy was really making progress. So these are students. I love this kind of students because this is people that I'm looking for to work with. And now the last part. I don't know, here's some weird sounds sometimes in this apartment. Sorry for that. It's not my apartment. Still a lot to do here, but okay. The last part. Why is it so important to be honest? To be honest with yourself and to be clear with what you want. Guys, they're really weird noises here. As a student and as a teacher. As a student, because if you don't know really what you want, you're going to get frustrated. Because you're spending money, you're spending time, you don't really know what you're doing. And if you're not specific, then the teacher has also no option to give you really what you want because you don't know what you want. The advantages you are going to get if you clarify your mind. You're going to be specific with the teacher is going to help you much easier. You're going to get much faster there where you want to get. That's it. All right, so you're going to find a lot of positive things if you're honest with yourself. If you want to just dance and have fun, it's right. Why not? Do it. But if you want to learn, try to be specific with your goal. All right. Otherwise, you're going to lose time, money, energy. You're going to get frustrated and so on. So many bad things. Okay. I don't know what it is. It looks like kind of creepy. Better. Okay. And now about being a good teacher. If you only follow the money, you're going to get frustrated too. You will have to take a rest of doing it. Because every time you don't like something, you have to rest. Do you get bored or do you need to take a pause, for example, when you're playing video games? Probably you don't, because you love playing video games. There's many things you don't want to take a rest because you love doing it, because you have fun when you do it, because you do it with passion. So if you're passionate about what you're doing and you love it, you are going to get very good at doing that. And if you get results, if you achieve that your students get results, they are going to come to you again because they trust you, because you are giving this what you can give. You are being honest with yourself, and people are also happy. So the money is going to come to you if you do really good what you do. And to become really good, you must like it, because you're going to spend a lot of time doing it. This is what another thing. This is what my piano teacher told to me when I was studying piano in Vienna, and why I decided not to be a concertist. Because she told me, if you want to be a concertist, you are going to be playing for many hours a day and practicing many hours a day and alone. and you must be focused, and so on and so on. So if you don't really like to do it and you don't really enjoy doing it, you're going to suffer. You're going to really suffer in your life. So you can decide. And I decided to do something different because I really didn't like to do it. I liked to play, but I didn't like to practice. With tango was different. I like to dance, I like to practice, I like to analyze, I like to do choreographies, I like to analyze videos, I like to watch myself dancing to improve and get better and correct and so on. So it was a different process, completely different. All right, so this about being a honest teacher. If you focus on that, what you really like to do and what you do the best, people are going to get results too. This is the reason also why I am producing courses with Ludmila. I don't know for how many years already, but it's like 5 years producing courses, video content, selling these courses online. And the interesting thing, and this is the best feedback, people that bought courses in the past, they buy also the next and also the next and also the next. So what is this telling to you? And what is this telling to me? That they are getting results, that they are learning, because otherwise they would buy one course and then never again. So these are one-time clients, or one-time clients. But if they see results, they learned something, you added value to their dance, to their knowledge, then they're going to come again. And this is what it means to be a honest teacher. And it's not following the money. If you earn money with it, it's because you're doing things right. And because people are coming back to you over and over and over again, because they're really getting what they want. And also, Infinity Vector, our improvisation course, is already online. There are already many enrollments, and this is the interesting part. We are giving until October 23rd a special kind of mentoring with us, with Pablo and Ludmila, through video analysis. So we are going to analyze your dance. This is apart from the course. You get the course and everything what's inside, but at a reduced price also until October 23rd, but also a video analysis that we are going to do for you. What does it mean? It means that you are going to choose a specific topic. For example, sacadas, giros, barridas, I don't know, walking, embrace, improvisation if you want, it's an improvisation course, technique. If you want us to see you dancing and give you a general comment of it and tell you what could you improve on, whatever you want, in general aspects or specific topic. You're going to record yourself dancing, you're going to send us the video back, and we're going to make a video analysis of it. It is like, I don't know, you can dance only one dance or two dances as you want. And the analysis that we do is mostly between 40 minutes and 1 hour video that we are going to do, showing you exactly where's the point, what can you improve on, how to practice is exercises, how you do it, how we recommend you to do it, and so on. So everything what we can tell you about it, and it's in video format. So you are going to have this video forever to watch it 100 times, 200 times, 1,000 times if you want, and learn out of it. So this is only until October 23rd, and if you are watching this video on YouTube, you are going to find the link down in the description of the video. If you're watching it on Facebook, it's also down in the description of the video. If you're watching it in stories, Instagram or Facebook, you are going to find the link probably up here, or you can go directly to UniversiTango.com/impromaster. Probably you're going to see it written here somewhere. UniversiTango.com/impromaster. So this is only until October 23rd, and we would be happy to see you dancing, to see your enrollment and see you dancing and make this video analysis for you, because this is something that I really love to do. That's why I do this kind of analysis between 40 minutes and 1 hour, because I can't stop. I just keep going on and going on and going on and going on and giving you as much value as possible. So if you achieve results, this is also a victory for me. So this is what I just love the most.